Good day to you, beautiful people. Today, we're going to play a game called Different Perspectives, right? The topic, fear of God. Now, I do understand that this is a very sensitive topic, right? So, please understand that I come from a place of love when discussing this topic, okay? I am not coming for your religion. I am only giving you a different perspective. Okay? Now, let's talk about it. The fear of God, right? Overall, fear is a tactic used to control a person's will, right? So when fear is used, it's a tactic, a psychological tactic used to coerce a person to do what they feel they should do out of fear or being scared of the results that happens if you don't do what you're supposed to do or what's being said to be done, right? So first, let's start here. The Most High gave us free will. So when we think fear and what fear is used for, the tactic that is used for, why should we fear God? Right? Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't respect the Most High, right? Respect is different. Out of respect, you do certain things. Out of respect, you move a certain way, right? But out of fear, you do the same. But you do it because you don't want something to happen, right? Out of respect, you do it because you just genuinely respect this person. You have love for this person. That's why you do the things that you do out of respect. But when you fear a person, you do it because you don't want this to happen, right? So just take that in consideration for a second. And the fact that the Most High gave us free will. So if the Most High gave us free will, I understand the book, but I'm saying, are we to fear God or respect God? Right? Now, for my parents out there, right? I want you to think of this like this. We are all God's children, right? So for those of us who don't have kids, we were kids at some point. So I want you to think of this from a different perspective, right? As a child or as a parent with children, think to yourself, do you want your kids to fear you or respect you, right? So growing up in a household where fear was a tactic, it's like, I don't want to ask certain questions because I'm scared that I'm going to get in trouble or I might get yelled at or I might receive an answer like, don't question what I'm telling you, just do it, right? So now that eliminates the free will of being able to ask questions, to be able to think critically, to be able to view things from different perspectives. Like it just gives you this one, like fear your parent or get a whooping. You know, like it's like do what I said or get a whooping. That's a fear tactic, right? But when you respect your parent or you're a parent that is looking to be respected, you can talk to your child. Now, I'm not saying sometimes people don't need spankings. You know, it's the same reason why God gives hard lessons, right? Sometimes he lets you bump your head so that you can receive the hard lesson, but your will is what moves you which road when you seeing a split, right? So when you thinking to yourself, the idea of fearing God, who came up with this idea? Now, for myself, I say respect God, right? That respect makes me live with kindness and compassion, love and understanding for the other person. Because I respect the type of person, you know, don't think of this from a physical standpoint, but spiritually, I respect the idea of who God is. I have respect for the person that Jesus was, the way that Jesus lived. I see that as a way to live my own personal life. I don't fear Jesus, nor do I fear the Most High. I respect them both for what they've done for the universe. So, the idea of fearing God automatically cancels out free will. Because when you fear a person, you're not doing anything freely. You're doing it because you're scared that the results will not work out in your favor. So think about that when you're telling someone to fear God, or the idea of fearing God. When you create something, you don't want anybody to be scared of it unless you're creating Halloween apparel, right? But when you make a painting, you don't want somebody to be scared of it. When you create a child, you don't want your child to fear you. That's my assumption. I don't believe in my heart of hearts that the Most High said, when I create these humans, I want them to be scared of me. They're going to have to fear me, because ain't no way they're going to listen to me unless they scared. I just don't see it. When you have a natural gratitude for life, it comes with a certain level of respect for the people who created it, right? Not fear. So that's just my take. That's my different perspective on the idea of fearing God. What y'all think?